Hey folks, and welcome to part 5 of our Let's Play Shattered. Last time, we made a decent headway through Nefer Temple, and we got to this point. This is the second, I believe, checkpoint in the temple, with the first one being on the left wing, and currently we are on the right wing. I believe we did explore everything up to this point. We may have missed some parts because the level did get a bit too confusing. That being said, we did get two upgrades actually for our catalyst. We got ourselves a value upgrade as well as an extra charge. But we still haven't used those upgrades. That's because we have not gone back yet. And I've mentioned before, but there is very little reason to actually go back. Not until at least we finish the entire temple. I'm hoping that we do finish the temple in this playthrough. I'm not entirely sure how long it is, but it feels like we've been here for a while. Oh, and it seems that we did open the door. If you remember, that door is at the beginning of the temple, right where the fork to the left as well as to the right were. There was a door in the middle. So we will go back to it once we're done with this wing. Definitely getting more used to the patterns of the enemies. We'll check this side. I don't believe there's anything up there. And I don't feel like jumping down, because there doesn't seem to be any item right away. And if we do jump down, it would be difficult to come back up. Another life potion. Seems there are two items over there actually. Not quite sure how to get to them. This is where we were, or where we started the level. Let's see, is there a way to get there? Doesn't seem like it. We did take the stairs, I believe. Did we? I'm already forgetting what we've been doing. Yeah, we did take the stairs. There is this part over here that we never really explored. There's a chest over there. We'll grab it. As well as that Ebonite. Did that chest just give me nothing? That's always fun. It is an even fragment. And so far, those have been useful in deciphering the story segments. We had 3 in this dungeon. I believe Yak at the hub can also level us up if we give him one of them. Do we know where this is? I don't believe we've been here. No, there's a chest over here. This one gives a radiant life fragment. The life fragments are health potions. So I'm assuming the radiant one gives the most healing or pulsating luminescent molecular distillation that rekindles and strengthens anything it touches. The Aster use this to stabilize from critical conditions when proper medical structures are not available. So yeah, it seems like it's a maybe a full health potion. If not, then it at least gives quite a bit of HP. We haven't found the need for... Okay, that's really odd. We haven't found the need for health potions much so far. Okay, so this is the shortcut near the beginning of the wing. Go ahead and heal before we fight this guy. They're not dangerous, but... Oh my... Okay. And during last episode, we fought another guy like this, and he ended up getting stuck on the ledge. So I was afraid the same thing would happen again. Cool, we actually managed to kill him this time. And there's this tree. Looks important. Oh, there's an item there. Catalyst charge. We're finding way more charges than I was expecting heading into this game. Because we're already at 5, and now this is the second charge that we have right now. So once we go back to the hub, we should have around 7. Not around 7, but we should have 7. Another shortcut. And this tree does absolutely nothing. Again, there are many things in this game that have absolutely no purpose. Superior essence. Cool. It seems like we need a key for this. I am really hoping that the key is not in that chest that gave us nothing. Well, it seems like we missed an item over there. Giving its position I can guarantee that it's some essence. So I'm not gonna go out of my way and run back just to get it. Yep, we've explored this area. We have not explored the higher level of this area though, specifically here. In fact, it seems there is nothing here. So what we'll do is that we'll reset over here, get our HP and our potions back, take the shortcut back to the entrance of the temple and see what's behind the blue door. This one. Sense something dense. Let us be careful. Tingling, sensible dream, did he say? I doubt you're ready for this one. Okay. I wonder if that's just a generic warning or if the game actually takes your stats into account. Because what's interesting is that when we first got to the ancient lands, Yak told us that we should head to this temple first. And so far, from all the enemies that we've seen, it seems that our level is appropriate. So it would make sense to finish the entire temple if the boss is suddenly, you know, way out of our level range. Then it's just counterintuitive to the entire game design. So this is obviously a boss arena, and it looks pretty cool. I really like it. Pre-story. Okay. No, he did not one-shot us, so I'll take that. So he has a range attack. Fairly well telegraphed. Again, the animations are so hard to read because they always go in at the same velocity, at the same exact pace. There is no weight to them. So it seems like he does a 1-2 combo for the most part. And there is this shield slam. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage, to be honest. One, two. We'll do a 1-2 of our own. Yeah, the shield slam catches him off guard. And he's dead. If that was the boss of this temple, then it is very disappointing. Sorry to say. It seems like we unlocked something, but before we move forwards, let's just restock on our potions since the checkpoint is right over here. And while it did seem like it was the boss, we don't really know what's after that. Not entirely sure. Oh my. The cutscene, it showed something unlock, and it looked like it was in this area. Oh, it's that thing over there. So we get ourselves a key. And we activate this. Praetorian Sword. The Praetorian Guard is an order of antique machines entirely dedicated to the protection of Hypnos and Narayana, the Thousand Doors Palace. Linked to each other via a web of Ansible particles, the Praetorians always act like a single warrior, indifferent to fear and pain, unerring and inflexible. In case of rare necessity, they're deployed on battlefields to execute missions that would be too dangerous for S-tier troops, leaving nothing but silent ruins behind them. A popular belief suggests that some particular Praetorians would be sheltering ancient S-tier warriors' consciousness under their heavy armors. White blade made of semi-conscious alloy. Promethean technology access restricted. So this is the third weapon that we get. Forgot to actually check the stats on it. So it seems like it does more damage. It is slower. And it's lighter. I'm assuming lightness dictates how much the enemies flinch. I don't sense that it's slower, to be honest with you. And it could be a result of the animations. As I've mentioned before, the animations have absolutely no weight to them. And as such, all the weapons kind of feel the same. We've gotten three weapons right now. And they feel very similar. So we just used the key that we got from the from that room. Opened some kind of door. And we just stepped into it. Interesting, that is a whole new area. Ras'Samrah's key. The cool thing is right at the beginning of this area, there is a portal back to the hub. And that's awesome because we have a ton of leveling to do. And upgrades to get for our flask as well as our weapon. And before we do any upgrades, oops, let's use up all the souls that we've gotten. Also, between episodes, I did play around with the mic settings. Haven't tested the settings over long recording sessions, so hopefully they're not too bad. Yeah, seems like that's everything. So what we'll do first is upgrade our weapon, possibly upgrade the forge, because we did get an item that, nope, so we can't upgrade that, but we can upgrade our weapon to level 4, which is the maximum level that we can do until we upgrade the forge itself. And this is the first catalyst power upgrade that we get. And I'm hoping it's significant because towards the end it was healing very, very little. And we also get 2 charges. Awesome. The rest you will spend to level up. Stamina has not been an issue at all. Health has not been an issue, but I still want to put some points into it. Let's just put 2. And more damage is always better. Until we find it difficult to survive, I will focus more on the damage than anything else. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure whether we should continue in here or whether we should go back to the ancient lands and go to whatever second temple is. What we'll do is that we'll try this area first. Ras'Samrah's castle. Ras'Samrah's castle? See how the enemies are. If they hit too hard, if they're too tanky, then okay, they're not terribly tanky. And he flinched too much to attack me. Okay, whoa. Okay. So actually I'll let him attack me just to see how hard they hit. Right. This is something I wish the developers would patch in, because there is, next to every gate, there is a limbo well. And when I die, right after I take the gate, but without activating the well, I'm respawning at the last well I interacted with. But it's not necessarily the one that's in the area of the gate. So I wanted to respawn at this one. It makes no sense to respawn me back at the hub. And in here, I'll let him attack me once. No, that's not a lot of damage. So I guess we'll just keep going this way. See where this takes us. And we will use our empowered health potion. Definitely can see the difference. But it is not as much as I was hoping it would be. Oh my god. Okay. Another thing for these kind of platforms, going back to the idea of easing in and easing out, it's difficult to tell. Oh, come on. It's difficult to tell when a platform is about to change directions because they're moving, up at the rate of, for example, 2 meters per second. And immediately they go back to move at minus 2 meters per second. If, as they're about to reach their turning point, they slow down bit by bit until they reach 0, then it would be easier to tell where exactly they're about to stop and time things better. There are a lot of things like that that you don't really, that you're not fully aware of when you're playing, bigger games. And you only realize them once you don't notice them. Ah. That was okay. I'm playing the game in English, but it just said un porte, something, a door opened in French. You might want to check the translations. Cool. And in case you're wondering why I did not go down the path that breaks at the beginning of this level, it's because I'm almost certain that it leads to the same place. It's just that the ground beneath it keeps breaking and it's a bit more challenging. Okay. Very close checkpoint to the first one. But hey, we'll take it. Seems like it is a shortcut that we unlock later on. Oh, we can actually just open this. That seems like a bus area. Or not. Looks like a big elevator. Yep. It is a big elevator. Can't wait for it to lead me to some other random area. Okay. See, this is awesome. I would love to see more of this. This is Fantastic. Okay. That was a great intro. They are significantly squishier. So we obviously have to do something with these, Okay, I was hoping that if we kill an enemy next to them, then they would explode. That doesn't seem to be the case. It's really hard to time that thing. Not entirely sure what we're supposed to do. So this thing spawns an ant. I really don't understand what we're supposed to do. Let's see if we get the hand to... Nope, the hand doesn't even kill the ads. I guess I didn't try attacking the hand, maybe? Oh, okay. So I was overthinking things. I was definitely overthinking things. Okay, so it changes to 3. That is funny. I was overthinking things. I thought that, you know, since there were lines connecting that hand, then we needed to destroy the devices to unshackle the hand and perhaps do damage to it. But it seems that you just wait for the hand to come down and you just attack it normally. And it seems once we got it down to 2/3 HP, it changed the pattern. and instead of the hand attacking twice, it attacked 3 times. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I love the design though. I absolutely love the design. Not the most difficult attacks to dodge. Seems there are 3 main patterns. This one attacks me, or hits me rather. And I wonder if I need to jump. Right. I forgot that it becomes 3 attacks. One, two. This one's. Oh, they overlap. The attack does happen a bit too quick after it shows up, so keep that in mind. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I can definitely see how the difficulty ramps up as the fight goes on. The timing between the attacks becomes shorter, and so the ad management becomes more important. Let's go back in it with our brains and think. What else? So the ad management should be fairly simple and straightforward. The 3 range attacks can overlap with the hand slams. The hand slams happen a bit too quick after the hand shows up. So we definitely need to predict it rather than react to it. Okay, starts fairly simple. 1, 2, and 3 range attacks. Then this one, if it stays too long, then it's the charge. No, it's not the charge one. Okay. Attack, attack. Nope. I actually dodged too quickly there. One, two, three. Perfect. And then the range attacks. 1, 2, and the hand shows up. Oh boy. Right. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We'll just heal to make sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, One, two. Okay, that is a new phase. So once you get it down to 50%, it summons the hammer. Okay. What is that? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not terribly difficult to dodge, rather. Oh. Alright, so once the electricity effect happens, you need to dodge. Do I get to attack him anytime soon? Okay, I see. So this time we actually interact with these things. Seems that there are 5 of them. Okay, so you need to hit them 3 times. Okay. So they start at blue. You hit them once, they become yellow. You hit them another time, they become red. And you hit them one more time and they turn off. And I'm assuming once they turn off, then the barrier around the boss disappears. So there are 3 attacks that we saw during that phase. The first attack is the 3 orbs. Fairly easy to dodge. I obviously got hit by it because I messed up the timing. But it seems that the first 2 orbs hit very quick, one after the other. And then there's a brief pause before the third. Then there are those things that just come out of the ground. Takes no effort to dodge them whatsoever. And then the electricity one, which is the trickiest one. 1, 2, oh. I do wish you didn't have to wait for a specific attack so that you can damage the boss. One, 2, 3 will kill the 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. 2, 3. 1. I'm still not sure how that AoE one works, because I've dodged it before just using dodge without jumping. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Messed up the timing on that one. And it seems like we are one hit away from turning into the next phase. Yeah, you definitely can dodge it. It's just more time sensitive than the other attacks. Okay, and now we are at phase 2. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go from left to right. 1, 2. Oh, wait, we actually have to wait. 2. Oops, I messed up. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, orbs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, that's a new one. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Wait, what? What? So it seems like you get some limited time to actually go in and do damage. And I didn't realize it, but there is a ramp next to each of these devices. In the beginning I thought you had to go to the one in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That one is really tough to dodge. I'm not gonna lie. No! Oh my god. Right, so I'm assuming there is another chain at the other side. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Earth one, very easy to dodge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh! So it becomes 4. So I messed up and I probably should have actually gone the other direction. Nope, not even close. Alright. Well, we actually got him with 1 HP. Segment of the Crucible and Ras'Samrah's essence. Demiurge slain. So that was the boss of the first temple. And I'll say, I am very impressed. That was actually a very fun boss fight. Because I was worried that whatever boss we killed initially was the boss of the temple. Because it had no strategy whatsoever to it. This was great. But yeah, we did get a Crucible segment, which allows us to level up or upgrade the forge. And I suspect that we can upgrade our weapons to level 6 now. That being said, before we go back, I want to check what's on the left and the right here. Very awesome boss fight, though. Very, very awesome. Makes me look forwards to the other temples. Nefer throne. But yeah, there was... I don't want to blame the developers. I don't think it was actually difficult to read. I think I was just overthinking the fight. But I thought that you had to like drag the ads. These guys are very tough, actually. Okay. I thought they had to drag the ads towards where the little devices were. You destroy the ads, they blow up, they damage the devices as well, and then you go in and do your thing. Oh, and it seems that in here there are just 3 items that you can pick up. A graceful essence, another graceful essence, and let me guess, 3rd graceful essence. I guess if you're reading a bit too much into the lore, then it's kind of a cool thing. It's like possibly a king, a queen, and a prince, all dead, and he just collected their essences. If that's what they're trying to tell from a world building kind of approach. And I'm assuming the same formula will be followed in the other temples, where it's a fairly long area. At the end of it, there is a guardian. You kill the guardian, you get the key, you unlock a smaller dungeon at the end of it. And that dungeon has the Demiurge, who I believe we read quite a bit about as far as the lore books and what have you. Well, this is quite the journey. I've been playing Cyberpunk and on my own in my free time lately, and one thing that bothers me about it is that when you sprint, you can't press the same button again to go back to normal running. You actually have to stop moving altogether. And in here, you actually can do that. You press L3 or the left analog, you sprint, press it again, and you stop. This takes us to another area. I wonder if there is a map. There is no map. Okay, we unlocked a portal back to the hub area. I don't see a limbo well in here. I wonder if there is combat in this area. Is that an enemy? Looks like an enemy. Definitely looks like an enemy. And another door. Looks like a much bigger area than the previous one. Did I miss a limbo well? Why would there be no limbo well at the beginning of this area? So far the game has been consistent about giving you a limbo well at the beginning of each area. I guess there is no limbo well, so what we'll do is that we'll go back to the hub, upgrade the forge, see if any NPCs actually have anything new to say. Maybe Yuck will get off our shoulders and tell us something, because we did kill a demiurge. Nope. Oh, there is... Wait, is that Yuck? No, because he's still on our shoulder. It is Yuck. From a thought, the king conjured up the void. From a glance he made the... I think we've read this before. Strange decision to have this repeat every time you just nod to the guy. And we can upgrade our stats using an even fragment. Wasn't Coronazon, or I forgot his name, something like that. He was here when we first got to this area. And in there you can just disable the heart and get the bad ending. It's a cool little touch, honestly. This is the starting area. I don't believe we ever unlocked that lore point over there. So let's do that. Did we? My memory's failing me. The four cardinal lords must be maintained no matter the cost. Didn't we just kill one? As a Logician priest, I hereby lay down my knowledge. The Astir shall never forget the crucial significance of the quartet. To those who come next, no matter the brutality of the cataclysm that befalls my contemporaries, remember, if they stop, our civilization falls. I already see it going up to the edge. The Decahedron can no longer calm the Agora down. Even Yamal, the Great Dream, and her artist squadrons can only bring harmony to our hearts through accidental splutters. It is said that the Medarch's pupil gathers his troops in Ishtar while the Logician Exarch II stays silent, unbothered by the calls of the High. High 1? High I? Is that a typo? I don't know where we are headed. I ignore the origin of the wrath. Preserve the Four Lords, no matter the cost. They handle gravity and magnetic fields. They allow our engineering to evolve quickly enough for bliss to endure, and for our sciences to thrive with our minds as the only limit. If they become separated, regather them. If they become destroyed, rebuild them. Their matrices allow for our cities to function. If my life were to serve only one purpose, let it be this. AI Omega. Null matrices equals to core heart of Devish. Some odd number? Remember the Golden Age. Logician priest Telenos, the Overwatcher. Well, sir, your world is full of bugs. 'Cause even the script you left us has null pointers in it. We'll go back to the forge and upgrade it. See if um, forge lady has something new to say. And I did notice that the NPC that was here, Relaya, I think, she's gone. Doc, happy to see you again. Wander, did you feel it? Something seems to have changed in the very structure of the air. Similar to what happened to me when my friends disappeared, but on a planetary scale. Someone or something is in mourning. I can't help but partake in this diffuse suffering. Can you not feel it? You must be stronger than me. I sometimes feel somewhat too responsive to the fluctuations of the world. Interesting. So she told us that something is mourning the death of the demiurge. It's very possible that... Okay, so it is level 6. It is possible that the world itself is mourning it. And to me, it seems that what we're doing so far is actually bad to the world. It seems that there are things that are maintaining the balance of the world, and we're kind of just going around destroying them. Just throw a couple levels into strength again. Last boss wasn't too terrible as far as damage goes. This is where we left off. And because we are nearing the... We're at 65 minutes now. And I don't suspect that we will find another checkpoint in the next 10 minutes. And I don't want the videos to be too long, so we will call it for now. We did finish the Nefer temple, I believe. We got to this new area. Not sure if this is where we're supposed to go next. So what we'll do is that we'll follow the same strategy as we did in Samasara's temple, or castle rather. Fight the first enemy, see how it goes. If it's obviously too high level for us, then we'll go back to the ancient lands and make our way to the second temple. I'm not sure which one that would be, but probably the closest one. If not, if the enemy is suitable to our level, then we'll just keep going this path. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.